61-year-old Bernadette Allen, a Belizean domestic of Northern Hall Street, Orange Walk Town, is lucky to be alive tonight after she almost burnt to death. The worst part of this story is that Allen's grandson, 28-year-old Barkley Allen, is the one being accused of setting the house on fire with Bernadette inside. While the 61-year-old managed to escape her ordeal, did not end there. Today we spoke to her after she was released from the hospital. She relayed that at around 1 this morning she was inside her home braiding her hair when she heard noises outside. When she peeped out, she saw smoke coming from the dwelling where Allen resides. From then, her nightmare began.
I heard a noise, and then so I come out and I climb from my chair and peep over. And when I peep over, I saw smoke and fire come through that little house. And then I see my grandson run, so I know it's him that did it. And then that time I didn't come out. When I see him run, then I came out because he took off, and then I get water and try to wet there, and the fire was coming here, so I got scared. That's the reason why I come out and out that one and out this one. And then I hurry went back inside and locked the door. But then afterwards she started booming the house with big stone. But I still didn't pay no mind because I never want to come outside. But then when I was upstairs again, I heard like pans and rubbish and stuff. He was picking it up from side to side. And then I hear him, he throw it there and he throw it there where I could come out. Because I does not use that door because that's where my bed is. And then when I went upstairs to get the phone to call police again, the police didn't respond. I've been calling them, but my phone went, I don't know what happened to the phone. And then when I look, I see the fire here, and the fire was starting there and here. So the only way I could have come out, either if I go back in the room and jump through the window and jump over that fence.
The elderly managed to cut her way out of the home, but as she stepped outside trying to find the shield from the flames, she was attacked by Allen.
I grabbed the knife from off the locker and then I cut the wire and the rope. And then when I came outside, he was right there in the dark waiting for me. And then that's when he started beating me, whopping me in my head with wire. And I couldn't help myself, so I tried to fight him up so I could escape. And then he grabbed me around my neck. I was trying to break my neck. And then I tried to fight, and then that's where I get away. And then I tried to run through there to escape and go to my neighbor over there. And then he have me right there on the ground. And then he was trying to take his two big thumb and dig out my two eyes. And then he started beating me, stamping up me and kicking me all about my body. And then the only reason why he didn't finish kill me is because I got up and I said, please don't take my life. I said, you want cigarette? I'll get the cigarette and give you. When I promised him the cigarette, that then as he moved so, I run so. And when I run out, I run around the lane and then I meet the lady on the street bawling for fire truck to hurry come and help us, but they didn't come quick.
With the help of neighbors, Bernadette tried to douse the inferno but was unsuccessful. And by the time the fire department managed to control the flames, Bernadette's entire dwelling and belongings had turned to rubble. And while she is alive tonight to recount her story, Bernadette believes her grandson wanted her to burn inside the residence. Apart from that, she says it's not the first time that she is attacked by him.
This is not the first time. He know nobody was here, and that's the reason why he take advantage of me. And when he was trying to take out my eye, I bite him on his hand. That's how I saved my eye, but only this one get affected.
It's not the first time that he attacks you, and
No,
have you
ma'am.
reported it to police
Yes,
before?
ma'am, I did all the time, mommy. All the time I did. I went to court and I take out a restraining order for him to come off of the land. And the officers that I pay my money. And he said that he give him the paper. And we supposed to be go to court at the Monday. But the Monday, I couldn't go to court. I forgot. I don't know, mommy. He's trying to destroy my life, my everything, mommy.
You will definitely want to rebuild your home. Would you like to ask the public for assistance?
Yes, mommy, because everything what I got in all my purse, my phone, I couldn't get my purse and phone because then he ambog me down there and never got any fire me too high.
While Allen managed to escape the scene, cops caught up with him and is now detained at the police station here in Orange Walk. When he was searched by cops, a lighter was found in his pocket. He is expected to be charged for arson. As you heard, it's not the first time that 61-year-old Bernadette Allen is attacked by her grandson. It is a recurring situation that has even landed in court. It is also a case of a mentally disturbed person committing the act. According to Bernadette's daughter and mother of Allen, who is accused of torching Bernadette's home at the age of 17, her son was diagnosed with mental disorder. That, however, does not justify his actions.
I believe that there's no excuse for someone with this kind of behavior because at the end of the day, they know where to go and find the drugs. They know how to create image or direction into harming someone. So I believe, they know exactly what they're doing. It's just that they need someone in power that can put them under restrictions or rehabilitation. I don't know, but to just not do something, it makes the situation really harder. Like for instance, it saddens my heart to know that I know in my heart, mind and soul that we are not the only one going through this situation right now. And the number increases every month, every week and every year whereby a family member is being attacked by their own family member who seems to have a mental disorder. And it's so sad because then we have nowhere to turn to. We, the family member, love our family members, but where can we incarcerate them? We can't put them in a room or a boathouse or something like that because it's not strong enough. You put them in a cement institute, it costs money to build that. We don't have the sources to put them in a corner and give them food and tend to them daily.
The family is also asking for cops to be more responsive in these types of cases that could lead to death.
Our first thing always is to call the police, call the police, call the police. But there have been so many times that the police just refuse to respond, or their lack of transport to reach, or it's always an issue with them dealing with someone they assume is not in their correct mind. And I do understand that it is a special case and things like that, but I say, at the end of the day, they are the only one there that we can run to. Who else can we run to for help? I mean, the first thing coming in your mind is a police officer. So I know that they're human beings just like us and they have limit to what they do. But I mean, come on, if they cannot help us and they know that it's an ongoing situation, they are the one in the position to make it known to the judge or to the others who are in charge that, look, this family is in distress, this is an ongoing situation, I see that. Let them try and do something or direct the family in a direction where we can get assessment before death, because I mean, my God, my mother could have been dead, and yes, it is by my son, and God knows that it is very hard right now because it's your own family member and not a stranger. But where else can we turn to and where else can we go? And I believe that it was just a lack of assistance with the police department and people who are put there in charge to better lead these public or these kind of situation to help and to prevent cases like these.
While Bernadette's daughter has asked her to move in with her, the 61-year-old has refused to do so.
As you can see, dealing with people, well, mostly older people, they have this mentality that they want to do things on their own. They want their own space. This is what they want to do. They have that created in their mind already. So it's like an ongoing situation whereby I'm always trying to get her to come and live with me, whereby she's in a safer environment. I mean, if I have, my mom have. You know, I take care of the bills here for her so that she doesn't have to have that stress. And then the only thing she does is do her little hustling, and then without that she eat. But I make sure I tend to all my mom's bill. I make sure I help the kids them with as much as I can help because they had to go to school too, you know. But I don't know, she refused to leave. She don't want to leave.
The family is now making moves to have Bernadette move into this concrete dwelling. But for that to occur, they need the public's assistance. If you would like to assist in construction material, to construct the roof, windows, doors, or even make a financial donation, you can call 601-4184.